Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube NFL prediction segment, I'm going to be giving you my prediction and analysis for the 2016 Week 5 NFL matchup between the New York Giants and Green Bay Packers. Well, I do like the Green Bay Packers to win this one. They are at home. Their offense hasn't been great, but it's been good enough. They're averaging 25 points per game, and their run defense has really been exceptional. But really, I mean, they are only averaging, as far as their rush defense, they're only giving up 42.7 yards per game on the ground against opposing rushers. So really, I mean, it's a little bit deceptive because a lot of this is attributed to them having a very weak pass defense, which is ranked number 29th in the NFL. They are giving up 350 yards per game on average. However, the defense, because the Packers are coming off a bye week, the defense has had really a lot more time to rest, and I anticipate they're going to have more defensive players that will be healthy in this game, and it could be bad news for the New York Giants. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers is 15-4 in prime time. I expect him to have a very exceptional game in this one. And even though my predictions and picks, of course, they are outright win or lose, however, I find what's interesting is that the Green Bay Packers, coming off a bye week, in the last 13 games are 10-3 against the spread. That is really not such a good sign for the New York Giants coming into town, who, of course, they lost last week to the Minnesota Vikings. It was a road loss, and now they got to travel to Green Bay on a short week. I just don't think this is very auspicious for them. Now, the Giants are averaging less points per game than the Packers. Are only averaging 18.3 points per game compared to the Packers' 25 per game. The Giants are also one of the weaker teams as far as running the ball. They're only averaging 93.8 rushing yards per game, and the Packers are only giving up about 43 yards per game on the ground, and that really doesn't bode well for this team. The Giants, too, I mean, the cornerbacks do not look like they have been playing well right now, and also as far as the receivers go, you have Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, obviously there's some emotional turmoil going on with him, and whatever is going on with him, they need to find some way Giants need to rectify the situation somehow, whether it's going to be he's going to have to get his head back in the game, or whether they're going to have to try to find some other solution as opposed to Odell Beckham Jr. Now, the Giants, too, I mean, the Packers, they could very well win that battle in terms of the run defense against the Giants' running game. But the thing is also, I think the Packers aren't going to have much trouble moving the ball against the Giants. What they have to hope for in this particular game is maybe exploit Green Bay's secondary. Okay, as I stated before, they're going to have some defensive players that are going to be more healed. They're going to be healthier compared to what they were 2 weeks ago collectively. The defense, they'll have more starters that will likely be healthier. However, the Green Bay Packers are one of the worst pass defenses in the league, and what the Giants are going to have to do, they're going to, I believe, have to air it out as much as they can. And really, I mean, Eli Manning is really going to have a really big game in this one for them to win, because Aaron Rodgers, of course, and the Packers, very formidable at home, and really they're coming off that bye week. They're going to be very rested. Giants are on a short week, and the Giants have 0 defensive interceptions. So, I mean, it could be a long day for that Giants secondary. And Giants are also one of the worst teams in the league in turnover differential. They are -8 in turnover differential. And to me, I think there's just more factors that favor the Green Bay Packers as opposed to the New York Giants in this particular matchup. And anyway, I mean, the Giants, their defense has struggled recently. The Giants have given up 53 points in the last 2 games. The Giants defense actually looked good in the first 2 games they played, but for whatever reason, something has happened in the last 2 where it has not looked quite as sharp. And I mean, I expect Green Bay to have a number of big passing plays in this game with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, and I do see Green Bay winning this one. And I do believe we'll win it. Maybe not a blowout, but decisively. Maybe I'm going to say 10-point win over the New York Giants. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube NFL prediction segment for the 2016 Week 5 NFL matchup between the New York Giants and Green Bay Packers. And until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.